Hello everyone, it's Brett here, Lionheart85. This is actually going to be a pomegranate video. I'm just starting first with a jujube. This is a small plant that's growing in the Chelsea Physic garden. I've also got a large tree I feature in another video, but I thought I'd do this small plant first. Again, this has been flowering heavily, and again, because the weather's been so cold this summer, fruit set is very late on it. It's also growing in a shady position. Jujubes need heat to set fruit. You really need temperatures in the 80s consistently for a few days for the flowers to set, and this is quite a common problem with some of what I call the subtropical fruits. And what I wanted to show you here, really focus on, is the two pomegranates. Now this one here is Punica granatum nana. This is the dwarf pomegranate. It really relates more to the size of the fruits than the actual the plant itself, although it is a slower growing plant. This could be a very old plant. Now what interested me is this particular one here is growing in a shady corner of what they call their South African garden at the Chelsea Physic garden, and it's right underneath another tree that completely keeps it shaded. It's got no flowers on it, no fruit set on it at all, despite the size of the plant. And the reason I wanted to give you the comparison on that one is if I walk over here and show you the other ones that are planted here. There's another nana here, another dwarf one, which is what I would expect it to look like, a small plant with small leaves, and that has got flowers on it in September. But more importantly, there is what I presume to be a regular Punica granatum or pomegranate, and this one is still covered in flowers, but more importantly it's covered in fruits. Now this plant is out in full sunshine, it's not shaded at all, and the key for these plants is heat. They need a lot of warmth and a very sheltered garden and a long growing season to get ripe fruits on them. Now if I have a look under here and show you, so I'm just going to step over here. I have one pomegranate, as you know, on my one at home, but look at the size of that. That is about 3 inches across. Now the one I have in my garden is about that size, about 1.5 inches, and this has got quite a spread of fruits, from a small embryo fruit that's not going to make it to quite decent sized fruits that might almost be edible. Now whether or not this is a named variety, I don't know if I can see. Just going to see if I can see the sign here, but they have a habit. No, that says Punica granatum nana as well. Well, I don't believe that. I don't think that's a nana. The fruits are far too big. The fruits on nana rarely make it to more than 1 inch in diameter, and this has got fruits on it that are frankly 2-3 inches, and they've still got a couple of months growing on them. So I don't think this is nana. I reckon this is just a regular Punica granatum. Not easy to tell, but it's certainly got very good fruit set, still heavily flowering in September, still trying to set fruits, although the small ones are unlikely to get to an edible size. But it does give you an indication that you need both a very sheltered warm garden, a long warm summer, and the right soil conditions. And if you've got those, there's every chance of you getting yourself some pomegranates. Not so easy outside of cities. I think again the Chelsea Physic garden is a walled garden. It's very sheltered, it's surrounded by large mansion house buildings, and it's right by the River Thames, which will give out warmth in the winter. So it really is key that you have a very sheltered city garden to have the best chance. I'm not going to say that you won't get pomegranates out in the country, but I think it's less likely if you can't give them the warmth. And obviously I'll be waiting to see if my one can produce fruits to an edible size. But given the fact that some of these fruits are more than double the size of mine, I would imagine that this started flowering probably a good month to 6 weeks earlier than mine, and that's key. If you can get earlier flowers, you've got more chance of obviously getting mature fruit. Those late flowers aren't going to make it. So I just thought I'd do a standalone video on pomegranates for people that are interested. But that one over there underneath the shade of that tree has no flowers and no fruit. This one out in full sunshine has numerous flowers and a good quantity of fruits on it, and I can actually see the dried out fruit still on it from last year, so it looks as if they probably don't pick them or use them anyway. Shame they could use them in the salads in their very nice cafeteria. Anyway, thanks for watching that video. I hope you found that of interest. Grapefruit development here. Thanks for watching. Please give me a thumbs up. Welcome to share the video if you think it's going to interest people. Do subscribe to my channel and click on the bell if you'd like updates on new videos when they come out. I'll catch up with you all soon. Brett out for now.